We are live, guys. Hey, Shawn Harvey here from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, soon to be Edmonton, Alberta, United States. I want to share this with the group. I need you guys to help me help Dennis to win this presidential campaign. Now, we all know this. The man is doing amazing things. I've connected with him over the last few days. We've had multiple conversations. I believe 100% that he's all about the people. Now, he's independent. He's not Republican. He's not Democrat. I'm sharing this with you as a fellow Canadian citizen who soon would love to be an American citizen. And here's why. I don't know if you guys are paying attention to what's going on in the world right now, but Canada is in need of some serious ass kicking. Kicking, not kissing. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. Excuse me. We are hurting right now as individuals. We are hurting as Canadians. Our government is so corrupt. We need some serious help from the United States side. What if Alberta were to become a state? What that would do for us fellow Americans and fellow Canadians in the groups. Here's what I'm going to share with you. Because of what happened in the past, we are Canadians. But I want to share this with you. Somebody that is an American citizen that I'm very good friends with, his name is Benjamin. He knows more about America and Canadians than most Americans and Canadians know about their own country where we were born. I was like, blown away, blown away. Here's what I'll share with you. That if back then, when we had the opportunity, and people could actually read and write, which 1 in 5 people could only read, there was important documents that were sent to us for statehood. But because we couldn't read and there was nobody around that could read, we became Canada, the Corporation of Canada. Canada is not even a country. It's a Corporation of Canada. Mind blowing. Boom. What the hell is going on? So I want to share this with you for the simple reason that we've been led down this rabbit hole for many, many years, and we need to change things. I'm not a proud Canadian, and I'm rather disgusted with what our Prime Minister is doing to our country and to the people. I want to say this. I know that so many people in America don't have a clue on what's happening to their neighbor to the north. And I want to share with you this. I'm so proud to be friends with American people because I know once they experience what we experience, they truly know that our lives depend on us getting out of here and becoming a state. Everything will change when we change our thoughts, our words, and our emotions around becoming a state. Because we're emotional people. We need to understand that we're loved and cared for. Our government don't love and care for us. That's why we want out. So I want to say this. I've never been more excited than I am today about making that a reality in my paradigm, because I'm not alone. But I'm the only one talking right now. So our government's doing everything they can to shut us up. They want us to live with the status quo. Even though it's not the right thing to do, because closed mouths don't get fed. Open mouths get fed. Does that make sense? So I want to share this with you that, you know what? I believe this. I believe that Dennis Diaz running for president is the best thing that could happen to all Western Canadians so that we too can become great again and be part of the United States. Now, there's a lot of integral pieces, but we need to get this out to the current president right now and tell Dennis wins. If he wins, I'm open to it. I'm his Canadian ambassador for becoming president. So I'm obviously, I've opened my heart and my mind to the possibilities of what life's going to look like when Albertans do become a state. Thanks to my good brother Diaz, Mr. Dennis Diaz. Because your mind's like a parachute. It's only good to you when it's open. And right now, there's so many Canadians that are pissed right off at the government because of what's happening that, you know what? They're strictly emotional creatures, and they're making decisions based on emotions. No, we need to do this thinking, longevity, right? What does Alberta bring to the table for the United States? It brings oil, it brings natural gas, it brings lumber, it brings, complements the United States. They're not just going to take our stuff and kick us to the curb. No, we will be an integral part of the United States being greater than what it already is right now. And it'll stop us having a financial gusher when we're down. So basically right now, our government is kicking us in the head and kicking us in between the legs. They don't care. They call us a bunch of whiny babies that are residents of the country, Canada, when it's not even a country, it's a corporation. I'm disgusted, to be honest. I need you guys to understand that as a Canadian, things are not very good here. And I'm really, God bless America. I pray to God every day that life will be better for us. Here's what I want you guys to understand. You guys think you got it bad, but there's always somebody else out there worse off than us. And I share this with you from my heart. I don't pre-write anything. I'm just being real with you. Here's the scenario, guys. We have the highest amount of homelessness, highest amount of drug use, highest amount of suicides, highest amount of foreclosures, highest amount of bankruptcies, highest amount of unemployment. I think we're almost at 9% unemployment. I'm unemployed because I'm sick. But there's also no jobs. So we have people from our government that loves immigrants, and no disrespect to immigrants, but why do we have the highest amount of work permits being approved when we have our own people that are out of work? That's insanity to me. They should cut back on those things and get us Canadians back to work. Wouldn't you agree? So that's just one scenario. There's many others. The highest amount of taxes, carbon taxes, all this other craziness going on. And I want to share with you this because transparency needs to happen. It truly needs to happen so you guys can understand how bad it is really here compared to what you guys have in the United States. I'm not okay with what's going on right now. I have to be okay for a short period of time so that we can be great again, because I know that I'm not the only person that is hurting right now financially. I know this, that if we don't change what we've been doing to change what we've been getting, we are financially destitute. Destitute. We're done. We're finished. And the only way for us to make that happen, is I'm going to post something in the group that we need to start raising awareness through raising funds for Dennis Diaz's campaign, because I'm the advocate here in Canada to get the dollars raised, put in the note that Shawn Harvey, you use Shawn Harvey's link so that he knows that I'm working my backside off for him to help people understand why we need to make this happen. Because we will complement the United States when we bring to the table what we have. And guess what? It will blow your freaking mind on what Alberta brings to the table. I'm telling you, it will blow your mind. Jobs, industry. People will move from the United States back to Alberta, which will be a state. Corporations will give more money back to Albertans from what we bring to the table for the United States. And the rest is history. And I promise you guys, we will make history together. You guys are making money, we're losing money. We will actually turn a profit and help do what we need to do. And at the end of the day, we'll be able to suck back a cerveza and say we did it. And we'll stop the corruption that we have, and we'll give back to the veterans, to the homeless, and we'll give them jobs. And it excites me to know that we can do this together. Together, each achieve more. When you give more, you get more. So I would encourage you guys to make a small donation to the cause, the Dennis Diaz presidential campaign. Make a donation. When you give more, you get more. And you'll have Diaz and me on your side, making the West great again with having Alberta as a state. I believe that that is our only option for what we have right now, to help people understand that we're not just a bunch of whiny residents of a place called, in a corporation called Canada, and make it great again. I believe that because too many people have been silent for too many years, and that's why we need to speak up. Because closed mouths don't get fed. Open mouths get fed. So I'm opening my mouth and sharing with you from my heart about why it's important that we become a state and we end the corruption that's there. Nobody's perfect, but guess what? We're already rock bottom right now. We've crashed and burned. And we have all this craziness going on in the world that we can stop, because with more love, we get more. And it's peaceful. There's no peace. I believe that 100%. There's too much animosity in the world. There's too much hate, guns, violence. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. But I want to say this. We have mental challenges in our government, mental illness challenges that we need to get rid of, and we need to cut the gusher financially so that when Alberta does become a state, we can boast and share with our children, because this is why we're doing this. We are fixing a mess of what needs to happen. Because if we don't, our children are destitute. And we'll be long gone. So we want to see the change. We want to be the change. We need to share with the world why we're doing what we're doing. Let that sink in for a minute. Most of us would throw ourselves in front of a bus for our children and our wives, and take a bullet for our best friends and our families. Hello? I'm talking to you, watching this video. Please help me help my kids make Alberta great again. And I know this, once Alberta separates Canada and becomes a state, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Northwest Territories will be right behind us. Because the Indigenous people have been fighting with our government for a very long time, and too long as far as I'm concerned. Change needs to happen. Outsiders like me and you can change the world. Because we can't keep on going this way. I appreciate you. Love you. God bless you. Let's make the West great again. God bless America. God bless Dennis Diaz. And let's go make a difference together by getting back what's rightfully ours in the first place, and that's the land. Because we have no confederation. We have no constitution. But they want to take away our guns for no reason and be like Hitler. What does that tell you? I'll post some things up in the group. Share with me. Reach out to me. Let's make a difference, because I know this. Together, each achieve more. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's go make Alberta great again, and let's get back our country by locking arms with the United States. Alberta, United States, here we come. Alberta, USA, here we come. God bless America. Love you guys. God bless. See you next time. Bye for now.